Everyone. So I thought I'd try something new, actually. So I'm going live right now just to do pretty much a reading for all signs. Now, this is pretty much just like a current kind of like mid-August, and it's going to take us through the end of the month. And I'll likely have some monthly tarot videos coming out. I might do extensive readings, we'll see. I'll let you know. But for now, let's take a dive into all the signs right now. So we're going to understand that we're coming from the full moon. So it's about letting go and understanding that what has been brought to light is here for us to allow to take forward on our journey. And to this cycle, whatever it may birth, is something that is providing a lot of different things for a lot of different people. So let's use this opportunity to really dive into what kind of energies are really here. So to start things off, since I'm live, I can't interact with the chat. Just so anyone knows, I cannot see the chat. If you want to start this video and see that I'm saying this, cool. Otherwise, it's just like it's plugged into the computer and the computer's streaming and it's going through my camera and I'm over here and the computer's over there. So let's make do with this. Anyway, to dive into these readings right here, let's start with Aries. Aries. So using Shadowlight Tarot, my own personal deck I created and illustrated, which is also available in the studio shop if you want to support that by chance. Anyway, we are now experiencing this moment in which Aries likes to have a message about the Queen of Cups here. So the Queen of Cups is telling us that your emotional domain is of importance, and to take a feminine aspect to that is to understand the depths of knowing what matters. The inner being, the sense of being able to love in a motherly way while also nurturing, but also being true to what it is that your emotional self is being. So maybe there's a lot of shadows, or maybe there's a lot of things that are pulling you in, but these shackles, they're here telling you, the Devil card, that what might feel like you're chained to it are just illusions. They're not real chains. It's just illusion of being chained. So don't hold that back. Don't let it be something against that. And then it might feel a little challenging and hard for you right now because you're actually navigating, but this Nine of Wands is telling you that you're actually reaching an end of a cycle, end of a completion, whatever it may be. That these shadows that are bringing the light, that it's this emotional stuff to be clear so that you can bring a true ending, something that really matters with this Ten of Swords. It's just what's done is done, and that's all that can be done. And to wrap up with the last thing is a card that's just not even a tarot card, it's my own personal card. So if this is the creator card that has my signature and the title of my deck on it, then this is pretty much telling you that it's just more of just a meta card. So if the creator itself, what messages come up, the idea that things are just like in a flow and a flux right now. So to work with a balance here. So maybe it's because of this new cups coming in. So hope that is a nice reading for you, Aries, and may that give hope for that this Ace of Cups to be welcome in. So maybe you need to let go to understand your emotional journey here, to let go of the shadows and the cycle of completion so that you can let go of any ending cycles emotionally so you can allow a new emotional journey to start. Beautiful. So let's integrate that back into the deck and let's dive into Taurus. So Taurus. What kind of energies are going on for this Taurus resonance right now here? So. We are looking at, for you Taurus, you're walking away from something. And this looks like it's by choice. It's not like a situation here, but you got this nice Eight of Cups here telling you that maybe what your journey is no longer here, and what you're looking for is not what you thought you had. So maybe it's a good time to actually walk away and find that. So you understand that this is a completion card in the world. The world is telling you that things come whole and things happen in cycles, and when things come to an end, they actually start over. It's the zodiac sign. It's what we're going through right now. So it's pretty meta to understand that this world is providing this not only completion, but a way to start over too. And that expressing yourself through this Page of Swords is really going to say what needs to be said. And maybe opening up communication lines is important for you right now so that this world can take place. And you got your Queen of Wands here, so you got to be courageous to stand in your own light and be true to who you are, because your own light of courageousness here is really telling you to just like go ahead and honor who you are. You need to be courageous to do who you are meant to be, who you are. That is what you need to bring out. And to top that off here, you got the Fool. So whatever journey is coming to a completion and whatever you're walking away from, you got the Fool card here to tell you that you're coming on the other side of this, completing a brand new journey or starting a brand new journey that is not only beautiful, but it's so full of the unknown that you don't even know it's going to happen. So kind of go through this, let go, so that you can find what's ahead of you. It's beautiful. So nice. Next up, we have ourselves Gemini. So Gemini, what kind of energies are coming forth to bring forth these messages? So Gemini, We've got a nice Page of Cups here, so maybe you need to open up about emotions. Maybe there's something about your inner child that you need a little more nurturing with. Or maybe there's something aspect that you need to go a little more exploring with, things that are of your emotional nature, the things that you care about, the things that are close to you that bring you fulfillment internally, or it's the home or relationships, or the things that are close to the heart. So we got the Artist card here, which is actually unique for my Kickstarter deck, because it's a champion card. So the artist is kind of like Leonardo da Vinci here, kind of drawing and illustrating and such, and creating their world. They understand that they are able to birth reality and be sparked by inspiration so that they can create new light. And this new light is meaning that maybe you need to turn within for your emotional self so that you can create this new light of something that's brand new that hasn't been done before. Because you have a lot of burdens here with this Ten of Wands, and it's okay. Things happen and you've had a long journey, and the burdens themselves are wearing you out, but you're reaching the end. It's ready to let them go so that you can truly relax and let it be, because here you got your divine calling within through the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very much leading you to say that this moment, you got to turn within to understand truly what it is you want to create of your emotional self. And you're going to come out the other end with the Moon here. So whatever it is, whether you're breaking the illusions or illuminating something that has been largely been kept in the dark, this is going to allow whatever to happen. So Geminis, let it all come out into the open, because it's going to make a difference. And to top you off once more, you got this nice little Five of Swords, which isn't also nice, but it's actually victorious, but not without its battle. So maybe there are some things that are ahead of you right now. So allow yourself the strength to go through it at the same time. Be clear with your emotions so that you can give yourself what is actually meant to be. That sounds good to you? We'll see. So Cancers. Let's see. Cancers are emotional, moon ruling Cancers. What kind of energies can be provided to you during this reading at this moment here? So we are talking about the sun. So maybe a lot of you Cancers right now are embracing the fact that you're shining in your own light. Maybe you know who you are and you know your self-worth, and you understand that what it is in your nature is truly who you are meant to be. So bring that out into the world. I mean, I understand this card in the concept of my own path, but for others who are going through it right now, you are in your way of being able to understand that you are important to you, and you are your own self-wealth and your own self-love, and all the things that are meant to come to you, you should let them come to you because you're deserving of it. You are your light, so bring that out into the world. It's what's important and what makes a difference. So we got here the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is telling you now, coming in from your light, that you have a vision here. So let's refine it. Let's get clarity on it. Let's make some plans with it. You got your light ready to shine. Now let's figure out how we're going to do that. And you got the Knight of Pentacles, not Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups here. So you're coming in with this nice romantic energy to be a very poetic fashion, almost like it's divinely guided. So allow yourself to be open for that receptivity, because this is something that's coming in for you that is very beautiful if you allow it. Now we got the Astrologer card, which is telling you things happening in cycles. So whatever is occurring right now, it has been a long time coming, but at the same time too, you have to honor what it is at the pace it's going. So to be able to open to that is something that allows you to understand that not only you're able to shine here and make this plan a reality, but you're able to work with the cycles and your community here with this Three of Cups to truly create what you want. Good reading. Wow, awesome. Good for you guys. So this is great here, and that really tells you a lot. So you're in a positive stance, so keep doing what you're doing, because you're actually getting the right calling here. Universe is like knock knock, and you're like, I'm on it. Not only that, you got the door open ready to say, yeah, we got a party going on, come on in. So let's see what's going on next. We got ourselves a Cancer, then we go to the Leo. So let's go our little lion babies who just recently had their birthdays. So if you had a son, cool for you, happy solar return. So let's see, solar, sunlight, Leos. What kind of energies are going on for you, right meows? Cool. You got actually right here the Queen of Wands, which is actually the Courage card, which actually features lions on it because it's more about Leo, the courageous, the lioness, this energy. So cool. You're in your light right now. You know where you got to be and you know who you are. Cool. Good start. Want to know what comes next? Me too. So you got the Fool card. So now that you know who you are, whoa, card, what are you doing? You're here with the Fool. So you're opening on a brand new journey. Something that hasn't been done before, something that you haven't done before. Either way, go for it, dude. Or dudette. Because the Fool here is telling us that we need to go forward in our life and to take this new journey for everything it's worth. And things are happening fast. Okay, cool. So not only are you being in your own light to take this courageous move, but you're actually following suit forward in a very fast manner. Things are happening fast with this nice little 8 of Wands where things are just poof, poof, poof. you know, and it's all fallen into place, but you got the Hangman here, so maybe there's a new perspective you need to look on. So allow this to all take place, because wow, yeah, you're good right now, because you got the Nine of Cups here. So the Nine of Cups are really like looking out to say, hey dude and dudette, this sunset right here with all these 9 cups of wine, yeah, let's enjoy it. It's beautiful right now. So whatever journey you're on right now, things are going good. You don't even need a reading right now. Enjoy it. So Leo, good jobs. So let's see, right after Leo's, let's dive into Virgo. Hello my Virgoians, we are in Virgo season, likely in a day or two, but by the time you're actually looking at this, maybe it might already be Virgo season. But let's see what kind of insights are coming in for you right now, especially with so many planets in Virgo. So let's see what this resonance is holding. The Hermit, traditions, the things that are going on, or the collective, I should say, which is what really a lot of people experience the Virgonian energy. So maybe what's going on right now is a sense of tradition or collective movement, and you're seeing that it's coming forth in a state of this Queen of Swords energy, which is telling you that maybe this feminine aspects of how you relate to the world maybe come in a cold, very silent way, because you know exactly what to say and when to speak. You're reserved. So you're understanding that in this moment here that you got your action, you got your moment, but there's completions taking place here. So maybe there's a lot of things going on with the physical realm, things that are happening in your life, maybe the things that are career driven or things are like that you need to speak up a little more clear on, because this is coming to an ending and it's kind of like, oh, all right, I got to deal with it, and you're a little bit bitter on it, but maybe you got to be a little cold. It's okay, sometimes shit happens. So now we're here and we're looking at the completion of a cycle so that you can wander. So when you're always looking at a wand card, it's about spirituality, passion, something driven that is from spirit. So we are seeing something that's very powerful. So if something's coming to an end in physical reality, use this time to wander, because maybe there's something better out there for you. Yeah, you got the Tower card, definitely. So maybe something's being wiped out. Allow this tower to fall, because what needs to be built is something that not was, if you get what I'm saying. But yes, let the new in and work hard. That's to top it off, because whatever it is that you're going forward, you know what to do and you know how to do it, which is actually a good sense, because cards are in your favor right now, stars are in your favor right now, planets are in your favor right now. Use that energy to your abundance. Whatever it is that you have a Virgonian sense of, it's definitely getting a boost right now, so enjoy it. Scorpio. So Scorpio, let's see what you got for us today, Scorpio. So, ooh, we got the 5 of Cups. So maybe if you're feeling a little sad about something that's just kind of like happened recently, or maybe you're kind of like sitting on a loss or something like that, but guess what? There's 2 more cups behind you, dude. Do that. I'll tell you what, if you actually see them, you can probably see that you're not completely wiped clean on everything that's going on here, so don't sit too much in the loss. There's a lot of hard work here that you can actually learn from what's going on here, Scorpio. So we got the Practitioner card here, which is actually unique for the Kickstarter deck of mine. And this is telling you to actually work hard to understand the forces you're working with, to truly advance yourself in them, and to make their understandings aid you on your journey. So maybe you got to understand your loss, because you need to step in your light. That loss is okay, because what you have left is something that you need to be courageous about. This Queen of Wands energy is really telling you to really step into your light. And you got the Fool now, so maybe you got a new journey ahead here, and it's because of justice. So maybe things are happening now, all happening in divine fashion right now, because if you're coming here with a loss, then you need to refine it, because right thereafter is the courageous Leo that's telling you to, hey, stand in your light, because you know who you are. Now you got a new journey ahead of you, so do not let that hold back, because karma is karma. It's going to come around. So you're good. Be your Fool and let yourself explore the world that's ahead of you. Beautiful. Libra. L to the I to the B to the R to the A, who I skipped by accident. Oopsies. Whoops. Okay, so Libras, let's take a dive back, because I made a whoopsies on your reading and didn't take a look into your cards. Anyway, so Libras, let's see. You got the Moon here. Maybe you're sitting in a couple illusions right now. Maybe it's meant that you're meant to have this right after, and you're like, what's going on? Maybe it's the type of the energies. But anyway, we got the Moon here, and maybe it's an illusion or something's coming to light that's kind of pretty dark right now, so let it. And oh wow, okay, so maybe it's not the most helpful right now, because you're dealing with illusions, and then you got the 5 of Swords telling you that you got this battle going on, but you're coming out victorious, but not without its scars. And even though like you defeated what's going on here, it still takes some effort and straining, so it's asking you now to just take some time to reflect. You got this 4 Swords energy, so take a moment of peace, turn within, and see what it is that you want. See the things that you're blessed for, but see also what it is that is in your life, because you have a brand new beginning ahead of you right now. This is actually so beautiful because this is the Ace of Wands. This is actually something brand new of a passion, something with your light, something that has to do with the fact that your spiritual aspects or something that you're ready to move forward in the world. It's here. So allow that because you got the star. That's hopeful. So whatever new beginnings come your way, stay hopeful for it because the star is telling you that it's on its way. It's beautiful. Good, good, good. So Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What's up, my Saggies? Which is resonance to my own sign. So let's see what's up, Saggies. We have Charity card. Cool. A lot of goodwill happening right now. So we're looking at this nice little Six of Cups because it's telling us, hey, guess what? Here's this nice little thing that's coming in. That's beautiful. So maybe it's divinely guided. So let's take a look at what's deeper here. Transformation. So maybe there's a lot of goodwill that's coming into play because things are changing and things are going through transformation. That's much more important. So let that happen. And if you're seeing that things are being because of commitments, maybe it is a death of a commitment. Maybe it's a death of commitment because you need to fill your own cups. Maybe it's something more in the sense that you need your own stability back, that things need to transform so that you can let in a new commitment in. Either way, you are the ruler of your own domain. This is your kingdom, so pretty much make the most of it as you are able to rule and make decisions as need be. And allow it to be poetic because our romance is what is going to drive us. Passions right there. Allow it to come in because everything's just a true story, and we got the astrologer here. So it's telling us that things happen in cycles and to go with the flow of it all. And to top it off one more, because why? Sagittarius, look at that. You got a nice little happy completion card here in the emotional state. Whether it's a happy ever after or just things coming to a nice little ending in terms of your emotional journey, it's all coming into play. So allow it to all take place. And now let's move on to Cappy. Capricorny. What's up, my Capricorns? So what insight can be provided to our Capricorns today in this moment in our mid-August, because it's like the 20th, so it's not mid, but you catch my drift. Okay, Page of Cups up in here. So maybe you got the Page of Cups here because you need to turn in and see what your emotions are too. Maybe there's something going on here that has to do with the fact that you gotta nurture that inner child of yours. Maybe there's something that's not being fulfilled that needs to be brought attention to that has to do with the fact that you need to open up about your emotions, where they're coming from. You got the Chariot card here, which is also signifying Cancer, but it's a emotion card, but it's also a card of victory because we understand the two forces at play and we can use that to our advantage because what's happening here is that maybe in your emotional state, what is starting out for you is something that you're actually going to be a victor in. And whatever divine messages are coming, because this is the Tarot Reader card, which is also exclusive to the Kickstarter deck, it's telling you that maybe the divine messages are all in right, and it's telling you for what's coming ahead here with the Two of Wands. So it's to be able to be in your home, but to navigate it gently. So whatever is ahead of you right now, you got a nice little Ace of Cups here. So what's ever coming, it's going to be something of a new emotional start for you. So truly dive into deep and see what is important for you so you can move forward with that. Okay. Aquarius. So Aquarius, let's see what messages are coming for you at this moment in time. Kapow. When you shuffle, but you don't. Let's try that one more time. Hopefully they work. There we go. Beautiful. So Aquarius, look at that. You got your own card, Aquarius, the Knight of Swords. So maybe you got to stand in your own power and you got to see your own light and actually voice yourself because you're in the power of intellect and you understand what it is that needs to be said to understand what you need to do. So enforce that. Oh, look at that. Knight of Swords. Lots of communications, lots of messages coming out right now. This is a very mental time, whether it's you're putting a lot of thought into something or a lot of communications are being had right now, but it's about creation here with the Empress here. So whatever it is, make it fast. You know who you are in your light. You want to bring it out and you want to create that. So boom, let that all be. And work together with those around you because working together, we can actually aid ourselves so that we can make something a lot bigger with a lot less forces. But that support is important because what's judgment is telling us here is the karmic play of things. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If you got to follow suit with it, then follow suit with it. But whatever it is you're creating here, it's of your own nature. It's of your own light. So look within. You got the High Priestess here. So everything that you're looking for is from within. So turn within, follow that intuition, see what actually matters to you because you already got that. I think you're on a good path. I get a good feeling about that. And to wrap things up with the Pisces, P to the ICs, let's tell you what's up. Oh wow, okay, so maybe you're dealing with a really harsh ending here with this Ten of Swords energy, but you know what? It can't go anymore. It's just where it has to be. So there's a lot of endings happening in place, but you gotta work a little hard. You gotta actually take this and you gotta refine and use these advancements to better understand the situation at play, because you can step into your own light and be courageous, so you can understand that your new journey is beginning with this Fool card. If you have a Queen of Swords, or not Queen of Swords, a Queen of Wands here, you're providing the passion so that this new journey can begin. And things are going to balance out with this Justice card, so beautiful on that. So maybe what's happening right now is that things are ending so that you can refine what's happening about yourself to take you where you want to be in this new journey that is karmically in tune to what you're meant to be. And to top that off, you got the Moon card. Nice. That's the Pisces card right there. It might be a state of illusions, but to see it as your own ruler, to understand that maybe things are coming to light, is an illumination. So it's not just about the illusion, but it's the ability to understand that maybe the emotions of ourselves might be in battle, but it's okay. But with a 5 of Swords, an anxiety card coming up, we're diving real deep into this right now. So I'll tell you what. So if you got the Moon card here, you're kind of having battles with your emotions in the Swords, and maybe it's with other people. I don't know. Maybe your emotions are at play here, or the illusions is that the conflicts that are occurring, and you're having this anxiety, this restlessness from it, and is having you at unease. And it looks like that you don't see everything that you have here because you're so stuck on something that you actually have this whole time. So allow new communication to take birth, because that's actually going to help you out of the situation, and it's going to take you to new territory here with the 6 of Swords here. So whatever it is that you're being taken to, you're on your way. So let it be divinely guided. And I thank everyone for tuning in. And I decided to just do this on a whim today. So if you like it, express yourself. If it resonates, cool, leave a comment. If you want to subscribe, I won't stop you. I do stuff. You can subscribe and find out. But if you want to explore more, like the studio shop, or you want to support, there's a Patreon and links like my website if you want to check those out and dig. So thank you very much, and I appreciate everyone who has joined in today. And take it easy, and always stay true.